The Sanctuary of Whispers. Silas stood at the edge of the Sanctuary of Whispers, where the trees were as tall as skyscrapers and the leaves hummed a gentle tune. He had come to visit his grandparents for the great harvest, carrying nothing but a small backpack and a very hungry stomach. The air smelled like pine needles and magic. Suddenly, a tall figure emerged from behind a silver-barked oak. It was Grandpa Bram, wearing his favorite moss-colored hat. He let out a booming laugh and handed Silas a walking stick carved from fallen cedar. "Ready to find our dinner, Silas?" Bram asked, his eyes twinkling like stars. "The forest is hiding its best treats today."
Welcome to our forest farm, my boy.
Wow, Grandpa!
Indeed. Let's see what we can harvest.
Look at all the carrots!
Here, you pick this one.
Okay.
They walked to a clearing where the sunlight hit the ground in perfect circles. There, Grandma Elara was waiting by a patch of shimmering herbs. She held out a woven basket that seemed much larger on the inside. "To catch the flavor, you must first catch the light," she whispered, beckoning Silas over to help her snip the fragrant mint.
These herbs are precious. Clip them gently.
Like this?
Yes, that's perfect. Now place it in the basket.
Wow, it sparkles!
They carry the forest's magic.
Thank you!
Bram led Silas deeper into the woods where the starberries grew. These weren't ordinary berries. They grew high up on vines that wrapped around the ancient trunks. Bram lifted Silas onto his sturdy shoulders so the boy could reach the highest, juiciest clusters that glowed with a soft purple light. Next, they visited the earth jewel patch with Grandma Elara. She showed Silas how to listen to the soil. "When the ground hums, the carrots are ready," she explained. Silas pressed his ear to the soft moss, then pulled with all his might, revealing a carrot that shone like a polished sapphire. By midday, the basket was heavy with the forest's bounty. Silas tried to carry it, but his knees wobbled. Bram stepped in, grabbing one side of the handle while Silas held the other. Together they swung the basket between them, marching back toward the little stone cottage nestled in the roots of a giant willow. Inside the outdoor kitchen, the air filled with the sound of chopping and bubbling. Elara gave Silas a wooden bowl and a smooth stone. "Mash the sun garlic, Silas," she instructed. As he worked, the kitchen began to glow with a warm golden haze that made his heart feel light. Bram brought over a tray of fresh dough. "The secret to forest bread is the rhythm," he said, showing Silas how to press his palms into the floury surface. They worked the dough together, matching their movements to the heartbeat of the forest outside until the loaves were round and perfect. As the sun began to set, turning the sky into a palette of orange and pink, Elara and Silas set the long wooden table. They laid out the sapphire carrots, the starberry tart, and the steaming emerald soup. Silas placed a single glowing flower in the center, and the table looked like a fairy tale feast. Under a canopy of twinkling fireflies, Silas sat down with Bram and Elara. They shared the food they had gathered and made with their own hands. Silas took a bite of the warm bread and realized that the sanctuary wasn't just in the trees or the magic food. It was right here, at this table, with the people he loved. As the moon rose above the willow cottage, Silas felt a happy tiredness. The great harvest was over, and it was time to head home. The forest remembers you now, Grandpa Bram whispered, squeezing his shoulder. Your walking stick will be waiting. Grandma Elara tucked a pouch of starberries into his bag and kissed his forehead. Keep the magic in your pocket. You can always hear the sanctuary if you listen closely. With a final hug, Silas waved goodbye at the edge of the silver oaks. He walked away smiling, knowing the love of the forest would follow him all the way home. Our story ends here for tonight. May your dreams be as magical as the sanctuary of whispers. Sleep well, and I'll see you in the next adventure. Goodbye.